It's square season on the free motion quilting tutorials here in this channel. Let's get started. Hi quilter! Welcome to the quilting with me, Aline
and Natasha.
Today we are making another square, easy for beginners that you are going to love it. Today the design is called Windy Leaf and you will see why right now.
And this design is made only with arcs. So we're going to have a very nice beginners friendly design with arcs that are easy to do. And we're going to start at some corner. Oh, in here, in this design, we can also mark the center right here. So just a little dot that it will be more than enough for us. And we're going to start at this corner, any corner, and we're going to do our first arc. It doesn't have to touch the center, it's just for help us pointed. Yes, it is a kind of accentuated arc. And then we're going to do an echo
with another arc.
That is kind of narrow.
Remember, this is an echo, so you have to keep it close to the first arc. And now we're going to do another arc. Another thing that is very important for you to realize is that we're also considering this as divided like a triangle. So when I do this other arc, I'm not going to, go to the other side. I'm going to stay inside as if it was a triangle. If you need to mark this square in an X,
yes,
so you have the actual marking of the triangles, go ahead and do that.
Yes.
But if you don't, you can only eyeball this triangle and do not cross the lines here, the imaginary lines.
Yes. And now I'm going to do another echo that is also close to the first arc, and now an arc to come to this other corner, and now repeat it. So accentuated arc
to the center,
pointed to the center, now an echo
very close,
now another arc.
This is kind of in the middle, so if you see this point that is the center and the corner of the square, the second teeth, let's call it like that, it's kind of roughly in the middle. Yeah,
it could be. This one is passing a bit and this one also, but you can, eyeball the middle of it.
Yeah.
And now an echo and another arc. And repeat it. Accentuated arc
to the center,
close to the middle, echo to the corner. And repeat it one last time. So we have this leaf that is flying with the wind, and that's why it calls windy leaf. You see, you can have some variations here, like they may not be just like ours, but they can be as beautiful. So if your first arc is less accentuated and then your echo is more accentuated, and then your second arc is less and your echo is more, that is possible too. You will have some different
feel for this design.
But just so you know that it won't be wrong, you don't have to punish yourself or something.
There's no quilting police.
yes, just so it gets a little different. So we gave you the parameters for you to do this design. But if you end up with something like this, it's not a real big problem. But if you want to get closer to this, practice. and practice again.
Remember, practice is not quilting. Practice is in your quilting board, like the one that we are using here right now, or on a paper. That's actual training. Practice does not involve thread.
Yeah.
And after you practice or train a lot, we will meet you there on the sewing machine. I'm glad you make it here to the sewing machine. So let's get started. I started like this so you can see the point in the middle here, and I will use the quilting foot to not hit with the actual quilting in this point. So let's get started. A very nice arc, thank you very much. Pointing to the
Middle.
center, yes. And now a very close echo. Now an arc to the middle here. Remember not to cross the triangle, and an echo very close. And now another arc with the belly facing me to get to the corner of the square. If you pass this triangle a little bit, this is not a problem because this is an arc, so you have a little space here, but it's something to keep in mind. A big arc to the center and not touch the dot. Come back with an echo, very close. Now an arc pointing to the middle of our imaginary triangle. If you talk to yourself while you're quilting, imagine what your friends or your family will think now that you are seeing lines that doesn't exist. And go with an echo and come back with an arc to the point. And this is another big arc. Do not touch the middle. Come back with an arc, go to the middle, come back with an arc, go to the corner. And the last one's coming. An arc to the center, come back with an echo, go back to the middle, come back with an echo, and the last arc will meet you to see the design.
And here is our beautiful wind leaf. Remember that these designs are also available here in our channel. Please comment if you like it, if you're going to quilt it, and tell us what else do you want to see in our channel, and we'll see you next time.